Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Aries, March 2021, the first half, and you have a card already, a couple of cards that already jumped out. Okay, so we will start with the Devil. Okay, then we have the Hierophant. What the heck? Well, it's like total opposite, guys. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. Why not, right? They're popping out for you. They weren't popping out for other people. Let's see. Page of Swords. Next card. Three of Swords. Your center, the Empress. I kind of feel like that's like the vibe that you carry, for the month. Jeez, you just like flying. The Fool. Three more cards, please. So, before they start flying again, I wanted to thank Aries so much for anybody that's been helping with the liking. It's helped me a great deal. I asked last month for people to help me because the videos just were not moving. And I was getting kind of unmotivated, it happens, right? When you don't see things flow. Well, I asked and my videos definitely moved more, and I was very happy and very grateful. So I'm thanking everybody, and I'm thanking you, Aries. Thank you. So let's get back to three more cards for Aries. Sorry, guys. Three more cards. And if not, we'll just draw if they don't want to pop out. But boy, they all popped out for you. There it is. Okay, I'm going to take... Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. You have a lot. Man, your energy is popping. Okay, let's see. We have the Hermit. The Sun just kind of popped out, so we're going to take the Sun. It's like, hey, don't forget me. And then you got two here. So we're going to take this one, and then if we need to, we'll look at that. Oh, sorry, they're upside down. So we have the Page of Wands. So, what is going on? Let me see if I can move that out so you guys can see a little better. And I'm going to take a little sip of my coffee and start the read. The Devil. What's that about? Right? It's like devil and angel, or devil and God, right? Two opposite things right next to each other. And there's like a battle here. The sword is out. So maybe what I'm thinking and hearing is that Aries is hearing two sides of a story. And I think it was the devil first, yeah. And what I mean by that is it could be much broader than that. What I'm trying to say is, like, you're experiencing the good and the bad. You're hearing a story that's good and the bad. You're hearing like two different spectrums, two different ends in the month of March. And you're like trying to figure it out. You're like, okay, what's true here? What's true here? Page of Swords. And you're trying to cut through the fat and kind of get to the point of whatever the scenario is. Now this could just be, honestly, just like the reality of life, right? Like this is bullshit. This looks more real. It's like listening to politicians, it's something as an example. You listen to something and you're like, yeah, that's full of bull. And then you might hear something else and you're like, I feel like that person's being honest with his constituents, or the people that follow him. So it could be something like this, or it could be a personal thing that's going on around you. You're hearing two sides of the story. One is the good, and one is the bad. The evil versus the good. That's how I look at it. And you're just trying to find out. You're just trying to hear. Like, you're hearing stuff, and you're trying to figure out what sort it out. You're trying to understand and figure it out. In your own perspective, your own way. So that's what I'm feeling. You could be also just exposed to it, right? Like, you could be hearing stuff, or you could be around it, right? Maybe you're hearing somebody's story and it's just not adding up. And that's you, Page of Swords, trying to really look at it. Three of Swords is next. And it's like, the Aries in you knows better. Like, you know better. You're hearing this story or this scenario around you, or gossip, whatever this is, the family issues going on, and you're not buying it. I don't think you're buying it. Empress energy, your power for the month, very powerful. You're not a dummy. And what I mean by that, I'm sorry, maybe that's not appropriate. What I'm trying to say is, like, we all make good choices and poor choices. And what I'm trying to say is that in the month of March, you have this Empress energy. And it's like this natural knowing when something doesn't feel right or sound right. So I feel like that Three of Swords is like, you're not believing. Like, gossip that's going on over there, or someone's telling you some kind of a story, whatever it is, you're not buying it. You're just like, yeah, that doesn't sound right to me. I feel like that's what you're kind of. And even when I look at this image, she's not exactly in the face showing it, but that's what I feel I'm seeing in the face. Like, my guides are telling me, like that, yeah, right, that's exactly the look I feel. So you're super alert in March, Aries. Like, you're on it. And maybe this Fool card next to you, I'm hearing like, someone's like, you're like, I'm not a fool. Maybe I'm choosing not to look at it right now because it doesn't work for me. But I'm not a fool. The Hermit. The Hermit has is next to the sun, right? But I wasn't even looking at the sun. And I just feel like the light from the Hermit is really, really showing on you. Like, I almost want to feel like, I don't think you're the Hermit. I feel like the Hermit is shining the light on you. So it's almost like you're being guided to good knowledge, good common sense. Does that make sense to you guys? You understand? Like you are receiving messages from your guides, from your elders, right? You're receiving messages. You're receiving light from your elders, from your angels, from your ancestors. And that light is what is giving you proper information, good knowledge, healthy knowledge. And that's what keeps that Empress strong and alert. The sun, that's just progress, right? I feel like it's just progress. That's what I heard, progress. Right? You would read the card different, right? You'd be like, "Oh, the sun, happy and of course we're going to go there." But the first thing I heard was progress. So I'm telling you, I think that light and that savviness that you have in you in the month of March, like, yeah, right. I wish you guys could see my face. I don't have any makeup on, so you're not gonna. But what I'm saying is, it's kind of this look like, yeah, right. Like I'm not buying that. That's kind of where you're at this month. You're just alert. And the Hermit's shining that knowledge, the sun saying you're like there's progress here for you somehow. Maybe before you weren't as alert. Maybe you were buying people's stories, sad stories here and there. You know? Maybe a partner, maybe your children, maybe your family and people's stories. Maybe you were buying people's stories and part of you wanted to believe the good in them, but maybe there was a little bit of that bad in them and you were having trouble getting to the point, cutting to the fat, to the reality. And maybe your heart would get hurt a lot, right? Because you would buy into these stories from people, but no longer, because you have the Empress energy. And the Empress knows. It's a natural knowing. It's a gift from God, your God, whatever God you want to go believe in. Because, let's face it, women can reproduce, right? They can have a child. I know that there's science now that makes it different, but we're talking about the natural. And maybe you are no longer the fool. That light, that knowledge, it's coming. And it helps you to see the sunshine, the light, the positivity, and really just kind of move on from these crazy stories of other people's drama. This image here is this baby on a horse off in the sun. That's kind of like you. Like, yeah, I'm getting on this horse and I'm taking off and I'm just going to enjoy the day. Like I'm going to the beach, or I'm going to go have me a beer and I'm not going to buy into all this noise. People at each other, telling stories. You're like, yeah, I'm just going to take off and do my thing. That's progress. It really is. And then you have the Page of Wands. And you're choosing here not to listen to the bull and instead choosing to listen to truths. Page of Wands, the light, right? That's the truth, right? That's the light. Here's the light again, right? Hermit, pass that light to you, right? The elders are passing that to you. You have the sun, the rays of the sun, enhancing you pushing you, going, you know what? Go. Get out of that noise. Get out of that stupid stories and drama of others. Get out of there. Don't believe all that. You believe what you believe and you trust yourself. Sorry, the cameras are freezing. You trust yourself. Right? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust you. As long as you're in balance, and you have to make sure that your energy is clean. So you have to, you have to work on that too. Everybody has to work on it, not just you, not just Aries, everybody. So if you're in balance, that's by fueling yourself with water. I hate to say it like this, but multivitamins or minerals, salt baths, clearings and cleanings from other people, therapy, psychologists, sunlight, the beach, things that give you clarity, that clean your soul, keep your mind in check and fresh instead of stale and holding on to other people's drama, that their heaviness. They're dumping it on you. Other people. Maybe it was getting dumped on you, right? So you're like debating, like, how do I rid these people? Well, you just have to stop listening to their noise. Page of Wands. There's that light. There's the sun. There's the light. Hermit. Giving you light. So, March is about, for you, about really being alert. Having like a savviness to you, like a little bit, but it's not, it has like a kick, like hot sauce. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. I feel like, you're, okay, again, I hear the word alert, but I feel like it's like a dash of hot sauce or a bit like a little, the little fire emoji, like something like that. You have a kick to you in March. And that kick, it's a good kick. And this Empress energy takes you through March and allows you to see truth and light and darkness. And I think that you're choosing to cut through the bull and only receive what you feel like receiving. Not receiving because people are dumping it on you. You know what I mean? You're choosing what you're going to believe, what you're not going to believe, and what you'll walk away from. You're like, I don't need this. Because you have that savviness and you have all this light supporting you in March. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. I am Fuel the Soul. And this was your March reading for you, Aries. And I hope that this fuels your soul, fuels your light, supports you. And if you like this video, if you would be kind enough to like it and let it move around and support other Aries people. Support the light, and we'll all transfer the light to each other. We'll push it, we'll share it, we'll help each other get through these times. Enjoy that savviness that you have, and enjoy the kick, that hot sauce. Enjoy some of that tapatio all over you. It's like, it's okay. It's good. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like hot sauce, a little bit of fire, and like the savviness that you'll have. So I like it. You'll be alert. I am Fuel the Soul, and I'm grateful to be here and be your reader. I will see you mid-March. Bye.